I went to the doctor to actually get birth control, and they told me I was about 3 to 4 weeks pregnant with Ava, and I was a little unsure of, what to do. I was in a brand new relationship and, really scared because I was so young and didn't know what to do. I was thinking about abortion. I wasn't ready to have a child at the time. The primary reason behind me thinking about abortion was the fact that my family strongly disapproved of me having a child at such a young age. Well, my parents actually made the appointment for me to have the abortion, and I went to the clinic and they brought me into the room where they did the ultrasound, and I just broke down and I cried and cried and cried.
The God of comfort was working on Morgan's heart, helping her to understand the reality of what was potentially about to happen.
But also at the same time, I was feeling really, really against having an abortion, and, I just couldn't do that. I couldn't, kill a child. I couldn't do it. And basically, that's what I think abortion is killing a life, and they don't ask for that.
Thankfully, literally moments before the biggest mistake in Morgan's life was about to take place, level heads prevailed and the right choice was made.
From then on, I told my parents that this is gonna, happen. This is what my life's gonna be, and they're just gonna have to take me for who I am and accept the fact that they're going to have a grandchild.
One of the missions of APRC is to include entire families when it's possible and help them understand that the journey of pregnancy and parenthood is best when shared.
Alternatives is such a comfortable place for me that I even brought my family here. I brought my grandma, I've brought my boyfriend, I've brought my mom and dad, and more or less that they wanted to make sure I was making the right choices, and they wanted to hear from the source. Alternatives really, gave them an optimistic point of view as well. After my parents left the center, they kind of had a sense of calmness, and they were still concerned just for my future, but they also just kind of were more relaxed about the whole thing, because I think that we had a breakthrough as far as communication.
Encouraging, educating, empowering, and equipping young mothers who are about to embark on an unforgettable journey of parenthood.
Alternatives was such a strong impact on my pregnancy. Coming here was a really warm, inviting, welcoming, supportive, positive place for me to come when I felt the most insecure about myself and the most unsure of myself. So it was pretty much my backbone during the whole pregnancy, because it was just somewhere I could go to talk to someone, to get advice, to learn, to get, help with diapers and whatever I needed. You guys were here for me 100%.
To come alongside a young mother during this challenging time of life is the goal of APRC. From comfort and counsel during the pregnancy to the Parenting 411 classes, learning how to care for this precious new baby after she's born.
Alternatives gives you these tools to work with, learning how to take care of an infant, what kind of characteristics to look for when they're sleepy, when they're hungry, to try and learn their cries, and how to change diapers or give baths. And those are all the things that are really scary before you have the child, because you're always wondering, am I gonna do it right? Or I think that was one of my biggest fears as a new parent, is knowing how to take care of that child. And I learned a lot of it from Alternatives.
APRC is a springboard into a healthy, happy, hopeful future, stepping boldly into the joys of parenthood.
The biggest joy was looking at her and holding her. Just having them with you is just the biggest joy in someone's life to have a newborn life in your hands. You know, I knew in my heart that I wanted to keep this baby. I knew in my heart she was gonna be mine.